Namaste friends, welcome back to my channel. Friends, in today's video, I have brought to you this gorgeous necklace set. It is a small choker necklace, a very light in weight and a very delicate necklace with this small pendant here and this beautiful pearl chain. And here I have named this necklace as Pearl Deco Treasure Necklace. I have already made this necklace in few colorways. This is in gorgeous white. Then I have made this necklace in this gorgeous amethyst color, and one more in this beautiful emerald green color. And in today's video we are going to make this gorgeous Deco Pearl Treasure Necklace in ruby red color. So let us see what all material do we need to make our Deco Pearl Treasure Necklace in ruby red color. Friends, for making our Deco Pearl Treasure Necklace in ruby red color, we are going to use these pearls in cream colors. The size is 4 mm and 6 mm. Here I am using these rondelles. This is in size 4 by 5 mm and this is in 3 by 4 mm. This is in ruby red color and this is in red color. Then I'm going to use these 11 O's. These are Muki Frosted Opaque Glazed Rainbow Dark Red 11 O's. Here I'm using these 11 O's. These are Muki Duracoat Galvanized Champagne 11 O's and these Super Duo beads in dark coral color. Then I'm using these 15 O's. These are in the same color. These are Muki Duracoat Galvanized Champagne 15 O's. I'll be using these drop beads in ruby red color. Here I'm going to use the S clasp. You can use any clasp of your choice. I'll be working with Muki thread and size 12 beading needle. So let's get started. Friends, I will teach you this necklace, this Deco Pearl Treasure necklace in two parts. In first video or in first part, I will show you the pendant, and the second part I will show you this pearl chain. So for making our pendant first, I have taken about 4.5 feet long single thread, and now we will start making our pendant by picking up 4 super duo beads and bringing these down towards the end of my thread and tying a double knot like this. And now I will pass through all these 4 super duos, gently pulling in the tail in between these beads, like this. And now picking up one 11 dark red into the super duo, again picking up one 11 dark red into the super duo, again picking up one 11 dark red into the next super duo, and my fourth 11 dark red into the next super duo and the first 11 dark red, like this. And now picking up 115 champagne, 111 dark red and 115 champagne, the set of these 3 beads into this next 11, back into the 3 beads that we have added on the top, down through this 15, into the 11 and the super 2, into this 11 super 2 and the next 11. Now picking up 115 into the 11 on the top, again picking up 115 into the next 11 dark red, like this, moving up through the 15 and the 11 down through the 15 into the 11 and the super 2, like this. Now into the top hole of this super 2, and now I'm picking up 3 super 2s into this super 2, like this, picking up 1 11 dark red into the super 2, again picking up 1 11 dark red into the next super 2, picking up 1 11 dark red into the next super 2, and fourth 11 into the next super 2 and the 11. So here we have made the second component, and now we are going to embellish it just as we have done this one. So again I'm picking up 115, 111 and 115. Our 11 should align with this 11. So here I'm going to pass through this 11 like this. So you can see the 11s moving up through all these 3 beads, down through the 11 super 2 and the next 11. Now picking up 115 into the 11, again 115 into this 11, back into the 15 and the 11 into this 15, down through this 11 and the next super 2. So this way we have added 2 components, and now into the next hole of the super 2, making third row component with the super 2s like this. And I'm going to complete this component as we have done the last 2. So I'm going to complete it and come back. Now for making this third component, again I have to add the embellishment on the top of it. So here as I'm exiting through this 11, I have to make my super 2, my 11 align with this one. So I'm picking up these 3 beads and into this 11 like this. The 11s are aligned, and now I'm going to proceed further as I have done here. So moving back into these 3 lip seed beads that I have added, the 15, 11 and the 15 into the 11 super 2 and the next 11, again picking up 115 into the 11 115 into this 11 up through these two seed beads, 15 11 down through the 15 into the 11 and the super duo into the next hole of the same super duo. So here I have added 3 components. In the same way, we have to add in all 6 components in our raw chain with super duo. So here I have shown you how to add these components. We have added 3. I'll be adding 3 more components in the same way and come back. So here I have completed my chain with 6 components, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 6 raw components with super duo beads. And after completing the last one, the 6th one, right now I'm exiting through the super duo and into the next hole of the same super duo. And now after exiting through this hole of the super duo, I'm picking up 115 1 6 pearl and 115 the set of these 3 beads and into the next super duo of this component like this. Now picking up 1 6 pearl into the next super duo, again picking up 1 6 pearl into the next super duo, and this way we are going to add these 6 pearl till we reach this last super duo over here. And here I have added my 6 pearls. You have to keep your thread nice and tight while adding these 6 pearls. And right now I'm exiting through this super duo, and here at the corner I'm picking up 1 15 1 6 pearl and 1 15 At the corners we have to add the 6 pearl with 15 on both the sides. Put like this. Now here, before proceeding further, let us just cut this tail off. And here, after exiting through this super duo bead, I'm picking up 115 1 4 rondelle and 115. The set of these 3 beads, 115 1 4 rondelle and 115, and into the next super duo on the top. Just keep your thread nice and tight. Now picking up 1 rondelle. Now we are not adding 15 with the rondelle. Again picking up 1 4 rondelle and into the next super duo. This way I'm going to add these rondelles till I reach this last super duo over here. And now adding my last rondelle, and that I have to add with my 15 So I have picked up 15 rondelle and 15 and into the super duo. So you can see the look and the shape that it has required now. And now after exiting through the super duo into the 15 and the 6 pearl like this, and here after exiting through the 6 pearl I'm picking up 115 1 3 rondelle and 115 these 3 beads and into the 6 pearl like this. Now picking up one 3 mm rondelle and into the next 6 mm pearl, again picking up one rondelle into the next 6 mm pearl, again picking up rondelle into the next 6 mm pearl. So here we are adding these rondelles in between the 6 mm pearls, and now here I have reached the last one. So just picking up one 15, one 3 mm rondelle and one 15 into the 6 mm pearl, like this. Up through the 15, the super duo, 15 and the rondelle into the 15, and here after exiting through this 15, picking up one 11 champagne into the rondelle, picking up one 11 champagne into the next rondelle, again picking up one 11 champagne into the next rondelle, and I'll be adding these 11 till I reach this last rondelle over here. And here I'm adding my last 11 into this 15 rondelle, like this. And here after exiting through this rondelle, I'm picking up 5 11 champagne, like this, and into the 6 mm pearl and the next 15. So this is our loop for our pearl chain. Now after exiting through this 15 into the 3 mm rondelle, now picking up 4 15s into the rondelle, moving down to the 2 15s, now picking up one 11 champagne into the next 2 15s, back into the rondelle, down through the 2 15s and the 11, and here after exiting through this 11, I'm picking up one 11 champagne, my drop bead, one 11 champagne, the set of these three beads, 11 drop bead and 11, and now skipping the 11 at the bottom, up through the drop bead, picking up one 11 and into this 11, like this, up through the 2 15s into the rondelle and the next 15 into the 6 mm pearl and the next 3 mm rondelle. So here after exiting, just don't keep your thread too tight here, just leave it so just leave it this much loose so that it dangles, And here, after exiting through this 3 mm rondelle, again I'm picking up 4 15 champagne into the rondelle down through the first two 15 picking up 1 11 up through the two 15 into the rondelle, down through the two 15 and the 11 now picking up 1 11 the drop bead and 1 11 the set of these three beads, bringing these down, skipping the 11 at the bottom up through the drop bead, picking up 1 11 into this 11 up through the two 15 into the rondelle and the 6 mm pearl like this into the next rondelle. So you can see we have added the drops here, and the same way we are going to add the drops to the next 4 rondelles. So I'm going to complete it till here and come back. So here you can see the look. I have added the drops to all these rondelles, and after adding the drop to this last rondelle, right now I'm exiting through this rondelle, the 3 mm rondelle, and now moving up through this 15 and the 6 mm pearl, and here I'm going to add the loop for the pearl chain. So I'm picking up 5 11 champagne into the rondelle like this and into the 15 11 11 rondelle, and this is the look of a pendant. And here we have completed our pendant, and I'm going to tie a knot between this rondelle and the 11 one more knot like this, and just pass through a couple of beads. I'm going to pass through all these beads on the edge into the loop, into the 6 mm pearl, 15 just taking pass through all these beads on the edge. If you want, you can skip this just to reinforce. I'm taking past as I've left this much of thread, so I don't want to waste it. I just passing through all these beads. As I told you, I have taken about 4.5 feet long single thread. By passing through all these beads, One more thing is that it has given us strength to our pendant. Once again passing through this loop. One more knot. Into the 15 hook, 11 hook, and the rondelle. Now I'm cutting my thread off. So here I have completed my pendant, and in my next video I will show you how to attach the pearl chain to this pendant. That pearl chain will be the matching chain that will enhance the beauty of our pendant. So this is our Deco pearl treasure pendant in ruby red color. So I'm sure you will enjoy making this pendant. It is really very easy to make pendant and very quick to make pendant. Even my beginner friends would love making this. So friends, if you like my designs and my tutorials, please do subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to press the bell icon so that you may get notified when I upload my next videos. Thank you and namaste.